After Chrisean Rock's wild claim on live, when she stared straight into the camera and said, Blueface didn't get jumped in. He got F*** ed in. That's the truth. Go ask his set. Everything froze. Comments stopped. The hood woke up. That wasn't just shade. That was a direct, public shot at Blueface's manhood, his reputation, and his gang's name. Now, Wack 100, Blueface's longtime manager and one of the loudest voices in the industry, couldn't stay quiet. And when he did respond, it wasn't light. This time, it wasn't for clout or drama. It was real. Wack 100, known for jumping into messes headfirst, didn't laugh it off, didn't tweet a meme. He went live on Clubhouse. Not IG, not Twitter, Clubhouse, where things get raw and uncut. His tone was ice cold but serious. No yelling, not at first. Wack said clear. That little girl been skating on crazy for too long. But now, she playing with grown man politics. He wasn't just defending Blueface's name. He was protecting their whole business, their set, and possibly real safety in the streets. Then Wack dropped the first real bomb. He said, I got paperwork. In front of me. She out here talking gang talk, but forgot she got 3 open cases. 2 pending domestic violence charges. He basically said, don't poke the bear if you ain't ready for the claws. Wack didn't stop there. He called her out as a liability, a PR terrorist. The biggest embarrassment Blueface ever brought into the industry. The one thing holding him back from leveling up, but then came the twist nobody saw coming. Wack revealed live that Chrisean had once begged him for help behind the scenes. Not months ago, recently. He said, back in December, she texted me. I got the messages. Her exact words, according to Wack. He listens to you. He trusts you. Can you get him away from these hoes? Fans couldn't believe it. The same woman calling Blueface out like this on live was the same woman months ago asking Wack to help get him right. The internet couldn't handle it. 1 minute she's dissing Blueface, saying things that could literally get people hurt. Next minute, we find out she was the one asking for favors in private. That's why Wack called it out. The same person crying on live now was the one moving behind the scenes, back then and now. It looks like Chrisean's not just losing brand deals or fan support. She's messing with things way bigger than social media, grown man politics, real industry power. Streets and boardrooms, both watching now. This whole time, we really thought she hated him. But turns out Chrisean was out here playing both sides the entire time. For real. Thin line between love and hate, right? Wack 100 wasn't having it anymore. The calm tone from earlier completely vanished. His voice spiked up. He started shouting for real this time. You talking about a man's gang like it's a skit? You ain't built for that life. I've been outside 30 years. You 28 arrests and 0 court wins. Sit down. The clubhouse room exploded. People tried to jump in, but Wack wasn't letting it happen. He shut them all down quick. Y'all keep entertaining her like this a joke. But what she said, that could get folks hurt. And I'm telling you right now, if anything happens to my artist behind her mouth, I'm holding her legally accountable. That's right, Wack didn't just yell. He took it up a level. He threatened to take Chrisean to court. Legal action. For slander, defamation, and intent to incite violence. Serious words. Not just internet smoke. But it didn't stop there. Hours after Wack's Clubhouse rant, a new clip surfaced from way back in 2021. Chrisean Rock, on an old Instagram live, talking real reckless. She's on there with a friend, laughing, saying, I don't even know what Blueface's gang is called. I just know he always yelling Piru like it's cute. If I wanted to, I could F*** his whole reputation up. But I don't, 'cause I'm loyal. That clip had fans losing it. Like so she'd been sitting on this. She knew saying something like that would hurt him bad, and she kept it in the chamber until now. That's not an accident. That's not heat of a moment. That's calculated. Meanwhile, Blueface still locked up, still silent. But word leaked out from sources inside. People close to the jail said he got word about everything, and he's furious. According to folks in his circle, Blueface said, I let her crash out too long. That's on me. Like he's finally realizing this whole situation went too far. And now we're seeing the consequences. For real, Chrisean's Spotify page lost 30,000 monthly listeners overnight. Gone. A major YouTube channel pulled one of her interviews, completely deleted. And rumors started swirling that the Blueface reality show footage she's tied to is getting shelved. Like the network might pull it all together to avoid the drama. But even with all that, Chrisean wasn't backing down. This morning, she tweeted out, "Don't tell me what I can or can't say about my baby daddy. Y'all scared of Wack? I'm not." But fans weren't cheering like they used to. The vibe changed. The quote tweets hit different now. People saying, "This ain't gangster. This is reckless." And they're not wrong. Chrisean's really testing Wack's patience right now, and if there's one thing about Wack 100, it's that he don't play. This ain't Blueface versus Chrisean anymore. This is Chrisean versus the whole industry. The morning after Wack 100's Clubhouse explosion, Chrisean Rock was trending everywhere. But not in a good way. Because as of 6:13 a.m., Chrisean Rock's Instagram account was deactivated. No warning, no final post, no goodbye, just gone. Fans didn't know what to think. Some thought she got banned. Others thought maybe she deleted it herself. But here's where it gets even messier. Multiple users reported seeing archive notifications and screenshot alerts just hours before her account vanished. Meaning, she saw the blowback. She saw the backlash. And maybe she was getting ready for the storm that was clearly coming. And that storm wasn't just online. It was brewing in LA, loud. Just a few hours after Wack's Clubhouse rant, a known Peru affiliate named Lil Cutter, who's been seen in old Blueface music videos, went live from a studio in Compton. And he didn't hold back. He said clear, "We don't play them," type of accusations. You don't talk about no grown man getting ran through. That's Twilight level street. Then came the moment that froze the chat. Cutter said, "She better pray them cameras stay on her, 'cause when they off, ain't no Wack to protect her." That wasn't just shade, that was a direct threat. And people in the comments, they said it out loud. "Yo, he really said what we all scared to admit." She crossed a line. A real street code, not internet beef anymore. This is real street business, and if that wasn't enough, it got deeper. Wack 100 reportedly received a call from LAPD's Gang Task Force. Official, they told him straight. Social media comments tied to active set members are being monitored. Potential incitements of violence under investigation. Basically, the city knows something could pop off, and they're watching every single move. And what did Wack do? He blasted it all on his IG story. He wasn't scared. He said, "Y'all watching the comments but not protecting the artists. If something happens to Blueface, y'all gonna blame her mouth. I already warned y'all." Meanwhile, Chrisean stayed silent. No posts, no lives, no tweets. Just one cryptic message that surfaced through a backup account. "Funny how y'all flipped so fast. I never needed none of y'all. I'm done explaining myself. Said what I said." Cold, defensive, alone, but she ain't the only one going quiet. Blueface's set schoolyard Peru affiliates, they've been scrubbing their pages too, deleting old Blueface clips, refusing to speak to media. Now it's bigger than Chrisean and Blueface. It's industry. It's streets. It's both. An anonymous gang member reportedly told LA Hoodline, "What she said that don't fly here, period. We don't care about followers. We care about respect." It felt like things couldn't get any messier, but they did. Out of nowhere, an old clip from 2022 resurfaced. Wack 100 on DJ Academic's podcast, saying clear as day, "Chrisean is going to destroy that boy. Not if, when." Now people are calling it prophetic. Like Wack saw all this coming before anyone else did. He tried to warn Blueface. Hindsight hitting hard now. Because here we are, Blueface locked up, Chrisean spinning out, the whole city holding its breath, and word is, Blueface isn't just sitting there stewing. According to sources close to him, he's now requesting a change in legal representation. Allegedly, he wants someone not connected to Wack 100, not tied to Chrisean's circle. Why? One reason, he wants out of the chaos. Clean break. Meanwhile, there's a whole other layer now. Chrisean's baby Jr. It's been over 72 hours. No sightings, no updates, no lives, nothing. CPS hasn't made a public statement, but insiders say a wellness check happened late Tuesday. Official word. The child is not in immediate danger. Still, fans are worried. Understandably so. We've all seen Chrisean spiral. We've heard threats from the streets. And now there's a child in the middle of it all. Where is the baby in all this? Right now, here's the reality. Chrisean is isolated. Blueface is locked up. Wack 100 is turning up the heat, and the gang politics, they're boiling over. The industry, quiet, watching, but silent. One single sentence kicked all this off. He got F*** Ed into his gang. Those words set off a cultural firestorm, and the fallout hasn't slowed down. After Wack 100's thunderous Clubhouse response, Lil Cutter's viral threat, and Chrisean vanishing from Instagram, the industry started doing what it always does when someone becomes too volatile. They hit mute. No more reposts, no more public support, no more tolerance. Big pages like The Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Neighborhood Talk, they all noticeably stopped covering Chrisean's content in the past 48 hours. One insider source told On Site, "She's a liability now. Even clicks can't protect you from lawsuits or real-world consequences." In simple terms, Chrisean is too hot, and not in the good way. Spotify quietly removed her from their Rap Girlies on the Rise editorial playlist. No announcement. No public explanation. 1 minute she was there. Next minute, gone. 30,000 monthly listeners. Poof. Bet. Reportedly scrapped an entire segment featuring Chrisean from their upcoming series DOA Hood to Hollywood. Reason: producers were uncomfortable with her CPS status and her recent gang-related comments. This ain't cancel culture. This is corporate survival. And now the people closest to her, they're flipping too. A former stylist named Taylor Flair, who dressed Chrisean for a major event earlier this year, posted to her Instagram story, "She called me crying last week saying she feels alone. I told her, maybe stop swinging at everybody who tries to hug you." Then came the bigger shock. Ruby Rose, who once hopped on an IG Live with Chrisean, tweeted, "I don't want no smoke, but I'm scared for her FR. This energy she playing with it don't end well." Even Glorilla liked the tweet. Meanwhile, fans have fully turned. Comment sections across TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, all flooded with a new vibe. People saying, "This isn't funny anymore. She put her baby, Blueface, and herself in danger." That set talk crossed a line you don't come back from. Nobody's hoping for her downfall. If anything, fans are begging her to stop free-falling before it's too late. One Reddit thread, titled "Chrisean's Last Chapter," hit 10,000 upvotes in just 2 hours. It's filled with people debating, does she need a mental health break? An intervention? Or does she just need to disappear completely before something tragic happens? Then came the nail in the coffin. A fresh clip dropped from an interview recorded weeks ago with Remy Ma. She got asked about Chrisean and said, "She's not crazy, she's hurt, but hurt turns into hate real fast when nobody checks you." Then Remy Ma looked straight into the camera and said, "Somebody get that girl help before they bury her name, or her body." And that wasn't even the final blow. A senior exec at Atlantic Records, someone who once seriously considered signing Chrisean for a solo project, allegedly told a journalist this week, "We're off it. No amount of raw talent is worth this much chaos." So now, here's where we are. No label, no playlist, no friends publicly writing for her. No Instagram.c is watching her closely. Real street dudes now involved, and Junior, still unseen. No live, no post, no clarity. Just when it felt like things couldn't spiral any further. Boom, an unexpected voice entered the chat. Chrisean's former bodyguard, Tanea Tank, the same guy who protected her at clubs, backstage. During her wildest IG lives. Tank spoke out, and what he said might change everything. In a new interview with a small podcast called Real Talk Reloaded, Tanea said, "I'm not with her anymore. I couldn't take it. I saw stuff behind the scenes I can't unsee." He paused, then dropped the bombshell. "The last week I worked for her, she left the baby in a locked car while she went to a meeting for 30 minutes. I broke the window myself." The podcast host was stunned. Whole chat went silent. Tanea claims he tried to handle it quietly, claims her team told him to chill, to stay loyal, but when he refused, they cut him loose. Now that clip is spreading everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, repost pages. Viral wildfire. If what Tanea said is true, Junior is not safe. CPS has got to act. She left him in a locked car. No. And just hours after that clip dropped, an anonymous source contacted the Neighborhood Talk with a claim. A warrant may be in process. Law enforcement is gathering digital evidence, lives, posts, archived footage. Where this all lands, nobody knows. But what's clear, the industry, the streets, the fans, they're all saying the same thing now. This isn't drama anymore. This is real life. Comments, that Bodyguard statement, all of it. If it lines up with previous reports, it's enough to officially open a case. Chrisean hasn't commented. Her lawyer hasn't said a word, but fans have already noticed the next wave. Her baby's name is trending. People are tagging Child Protective Services in every thread now. A viral TikTok creator even posted a full timeline showing every moment on live where Junior looked scared, neglected, or left unattended. And now, nobody knows where the baby is. No friends have seen him. No family has posted him. And every time someone asks Chrisean, she either deflects, goes on a rant, or disappears from social media completely. Then came the cliffhanger twist that really shook things up. Late last night, Blueface's cousin, who rarely posts anything publicly, shared a message on Instagram stories. A photo of tiny toddler shoes on a welcome mat. Caption, "We got him. He good. Pray for his mama though." Wait, did Blueface's family take Junior? Was it court-ordered, a family decision for safety? Or did Chrisean voluntarily hand him over? No one knows. And that post was deleted within minutes. Now fans are split down the middle. Some saying, she's spiraling. The baby needed to get out of that environment. Others saying, this is getting too dark. She needs help, not hate. If Blueface's family really does have Junior now, maybe this is finally the point where the drama needs to stop. For real. So now, here's where things stand. Chrisean, silent, isolated, and potentially facing legal action. Junior, Mia from public view, but possibly with Blueface's family. The internet, shocked, waiting for answers. A warrant, reportedly just days away. But one thing's for sure, this story isn't over. If anything, it's about to explode again, so now it's on you. You've seen the receipts. You've heard Wack 100's warning. You've watched the breakdowns, the silence, the disappearances. And now, the missing baby. We have to ask, do you think Chrisean should keep custody of Junior? Was Wack 100 right to threaten legal action? Is Blueface's family genuinely protecting Junior, or just taking control? And that infamous, he got F*** Ed into his gang comment, was that just reckless, or a calculated move to destroy Blueface's reputation forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. Are you Team Chrisean, a misunderstood mother under attack? Or are you Team Junior, a baby caught in a storm of fame, ego, and danger? Do you believe this is just another clout play? Or are we all watching a real cry for help spiral into something tragic? If this left your jaw on the floor, hit that like button. Subscribe for the next bombshell, because if that warrant drops, if Junior's custody changes, or if Blueface responds from jail, you know we'll be here first. Eyes on every leak, every live, every court move. This story's not over, not even close. Stay locked in. The next twist is coming, and you're going to want front row seats.